Hey everyone, welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today we are looking at the Psychic Chorus. Now, I want to go over one thing first before we start, and before I give you my opinion on if it's meta or not. On the screen right now, it says Recovery and Total Healing. The Recovery is going to be the amount of health back you get back every second, and the Total Healing is going to be the amount of healing you get back overall. Psychic Chorus, that's for 5 seconds. That's what you can see on the top above Psychic Chorus. It says equal sum, and then in parentheses, C25 times 5. That's because each one of those recovery bars is going to be multiplied by 5 to get us our total output. That's how much Psychic Chorus is healing. So, is Psychic Chorus meta? I definitely think it is. I think it definitely has potential, especially in the top tiers of play, to really be not a game winner, but definitely something that'll win you a battle or two. No question. When there's a lot of units on the board, the more units that you can fit into the ring of Psychic Chorus, the better. Psychic Chorus has phenomenal healing right now. I don't know yet if it's better than Fire Rodan's healing. However, using Psychic Chorus, you can definitely have an easier time getting Fire Rodan to evolve. I've been using it to evolve my Godzilla Terrestris, who, sometimes I have difficulty getting him to evolve ever since his recovery time, was decreased. This is helping me out immensely, getting him evolved in combination with Sunday to freeze whatever's coming my way. So, with that being said, let's take a look at Psychic Chorus. I think that anywhere between 1 to 15, or even 1 to 19, you're not really going to want to run this on your team. Maybe if it's, you're leveling it as you level up your pieces, you're going to see some benefit from like the late teens right here, 15 to 19, but I don't think that's where it really shines. From 20 and on, when you're gaining pretty much, at 20 you're just under 1,000, right? But everything after at 21 all the way up, you're gaining well more than 1,000 health per, usage of Psychic Chorus. And now there's a lot of things that can determine how much health you actually receive. Does your unit get team killed in Psychic Chorus and it's taking way too much damage for Psychic Chorus to heal back? Does your character walk through Psychic Chorus, right? There's a lot of things to consider when using Psychic Chorus. Mostly you're going to want to use it in a big team fight or when your units are moving really slowly so that you can get some health back. Or maybe you lead it, you put it ahead of your units a little bit and they walk through it. So, let's take a look at the level 22 stats, and we're going to use that for the rest of the video, because that's what I leveled mine up to today. 1,250 total HP over 5 seconds, as long as my unit stays in that circle. So, if my unit, say my Godzilla Ultima, is just standing still, taking pot shots, what can he out-heal? Let's take a look at one of the main damage deals we see in any game, every deck, pretty much. At one point or another, you're going to see King Ghidorah when you play today. You're going to log on, someone's going to use it. King Ghidorah is going to do 509 damage over 2 seconds. So 2.1 seconds times 2 is obviously 4.2, and then it's not going to get a third attack in by the time Psychic Chorus is up. So let's just consider this. By the entire duration of Psychic Chorus, King Ghidorah is going to take 2 hits. At level 22, you're getting back 1,250 HP total if you don't move out of that ring, and King Ghidorah is only doing 1,018 to you. So you're going to out-heal King Ghidorah. Not by much, but a level 10 King Ghidorah, you just out-healed them. That is an amazing thing to see. We love to see some of that. Let's take a look at another powerhouse, Godzilla Ultima, one of my favorites. I actually, obviously got a dog on him in this video. Level 10, same as that King Ghidorah, he's doing 688. So he is actually in 3 seconds. So he's going to get 1 attack off the entire duration of Psychic Chorus. He's going to hit you 1 time for 688. You just out-healed level 10 Ultima. Congratulations. Now, I don't want it to sound like putting Psychic Chorus down on a character at level 20 plus, it instantly means that you are going to win a 1v1 against any of these units. Obviously, there's a lot that goes into this. So let's take a look at Hedorah, right? If you were to drop this on Hedorah and Godzilla Ultima and you were fighting, he's going to one-shot you, for a little while at least. At level 10, Godzilla Ultima is 688 damage a second. So he's going to one-shot, a level 9 Hedorah mature, regardless of Psychic Chorus's level or not, because all it takes is 1 hit with enough damage, right? Likewise for any other character in the game. If there's more than 1 character attacking, you're going to have a more difficult time. Psychic Chorus obviously is a very good unit to be placing when two characters are in a 1v1 situation, but as soon as there becomes more units, you obviously want to have more units on the board. Psychic Chorus isn't just a plug-in and instant win kind of card, which is some of the reason why at first I was like, oh, it might not be meta, but definitely very situational. Psychic Chorus will save your characters. He can save you a match. He can heal your leader up immensely now. or I don't know why I'm saying he, there's a girl on the screen and it's a song. So the Psychic Chorus has potential definitely to be healing your units like crazy. It can win you 1v1s, it can win you team fights if placed correctly, but you obviously have to be in the know that it's not a guaranteed save. If something like a King Caesar is coming at one of your evolution units and that rushdown is going to kill them in one hit, or maybe a hit or two, that's something you got to consider, because you might live an extra second, but that King Caesar can still probably take down one of your larvas or whatever have you. Psychic Chorus, is it meta? I think level 20 and up, for sure meta. Level 19 and under, I think there's some wiggle room, but definitely not anything lower than level 10. I wouldn't recommend it if you're in a high ranking place. If you're in like the top 500, you're going to want this at 20 or higher, for sure, because the amount of damage being pumped out in those arenas is crazy, and the amount of units that we're seeing on the board is crazy, especially with Gigan 04 has a lowered cost now, you know, so he's a 4 cost, and that's pretty cheap. So there are a lot of cheap units running around as well, like Biolante, Batra is a 5 cost. So lots of very powerful units for not a lot of energy right now. Psychic Chorus is 3, which makes this incredibly useful. This is 3 energy, Sunday is 2, so for 5 energy you can freeze an enemy and heal your units, give some extra time to boost. That's a viable strategy to use as well. Units that I would use Psychic Chorus on in a 1v1 kind of situation, or to really help bolster them, G89 and Anguirus for sure. They are great tanks, right? G21, if he locks onto your enemy's leader, you're going to want to keep him around for as long as possible. Throwing this on him is going to exponentially increase your damage output, at least over 5 seconds. G21 only needs about 3 seconds to really get going, so you gotta, if you throw this on him and you can secure him an extra second or two, it could make or break that little interaction right there. You could kill the enemy leader or get them super, super low. Godzilla Ultima and Super X as well will benefit from this, because they stop moving to attack and they can attack from a really far distance. So if they've took some damage but they won the team fight and they stop attacking again, maybe attack a leader or another unit that just spawned in, drop this on them, you're going to get Psychic Chorus, or you're going to get the Super X at least another second to attack, and Godzilla Ultima is going to get a lot of health back as he is pretty beefy. So that's my take on Psychic Chorus. I do think it's going to be meta. It's very powerful right now, and I'm excited to see what decks are built with it. So let me know if you end up putting it in your deck after this video down below, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.